What's up guys, I'm Newbie Dave and welcome to the Weekend Update. Let's get started. Alright guys, so this is going to be a very quick Weekend Update. You know, the way that Weekend Updates were meant to be. I had a couple of ideas planned for today's episode, but most of them would have taken longer than a single Weekend Update, and I did not want a massive Weekend Update again, like I had last week with this giant wall. So I'm just going to keep it simple, we'll get something out, and then next week we'll get started on another villager build. So, my farmer villager is working great. I got all 4 of my farmer villagers. I've got wheat, carrots, beetroot, and potatoes, so I can trade all 4 crops to get emeralds. And these guys, they're ready to go. So I want to just kind of tidy up this back area where the additional villagers are going to go once they breed. So originally I'd put this little pit down here where the villagers would fall. The trapdoor is going to ensure that they fall. Made this little bridge. I don't really like the way that this looks. I wasn't too happy with it. And so I was playing around in a creative world and I think I can do better. So first of all, I'm just going to lower this whole floor so it's all the same level and you don't have this little pit here, because that's really what was upsetting me. I didn't like that little pit. There we go. That makes me a lot happier. I like that. Now, we kind of broke our bridge that will make the baby villagers think that it's safe to pass through here. So we need to do something with that. And this actually won't be that hard to fix. All we need to do is take this trapdoor and we're just going to move it down 1 block. Because it occurred to me, with this thing open and this appearing to be a solid block, even when it's closed, you basically just have a 1 block drop followed by a 1 block drop, and it's like this right here. Villagers are happy to do that all day. So this will be enough to make the baby villagers think that this is a safe drop. They'll drop down in here. They can't really, you and I can get back up on here. Maybe they'd be able to get back in there. I don't think they will though. I don't think they will. I think we'll be okay. And so before we actually get any villagers in here, I need a means to get them out. And what I'm thinking is I've gone back and forth between boats and rails, which are kind of my 2 favorite ways to get villagers around. Because you just trap them in the thing and then transport them where you need to. You don't have to worry about like fences or walls to try to, get them to go where you want them to. You just take them. I'm not going to be able to get a boat in and out of here very easily. I can get rails in and out, but I've got this fence that I have to contend with. Like I wanted to, I wanted to have a fence gate that I could just open and close and then have a rail go through it, but you can't have a fence gate and a rail on the same block. So instead, this may end up being a little bit weird, but I'm okay with weird. If it works, I'm okay with it. What I'm gonna do is dig out a little space right here, and I've got some rails over my construction box. Let me get my rails. So here's what I want to do. We'll do powered rails here. I'll put a redstone torch underneath them to power them, and then we'll do rails like this, and I think I'm going to do more powered rails right here, because what I'll do is I'll come in, I'll put a minecart down here, I'll trap a villager, and then we'll put a lever right there, and that will power the powered rails on, and that will get the whole thing going. But until it's powered on, it will act like a brake and keep them from moving. And then on the other side of this, I'm going to do rails like this. I think I'm going to do another powered rail probably right here, just to give this thing enough momentum to get up the incline. And then we'll go up like this. So this is actually how I'm going to get the villagers in and out. And over on this side, I can cover this back up with dirt. And there's enough space in there that they're not going to take damage or suffocate. Now you may be wondering, how is this going to work? Because if I just go ahead and connect that, then there's going to be a space for the baby villagers to get out. And that's not going to be good. And if we put a block there, then the rail won't go back and forth. And the answer is, I'm just going to have to replace it whenever I'm ready to move villagers in and out. It's not ideal, but it's really the best thing that I've been able to come up with. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put a chest in here. And this chest will contain a single rail, it will contain some minecarts, and anything else that I need for this little villager area. And so whenever I want to get a villager out, I'm just going to break the cobblestone, replace it with a rail, put the villager in a minecart, get him out of here, and then come back and replace it with cobblestone again. Not the best solution, but it's going to work, and I think using the rail to get them in and out is going to be the easiest way to go here. And with that, I think we are ready to go ahead and get the beds put in here so that the villagers will start breeding. So we can knock this block out. That was just a temporary plug that up so that the villagers inside that were breeding to give me more farmers wouldn't end up over here. And now we can go ahead and place some beds. I think I'm going to put 2 over here, and since I got rid of this pit, I can actually put some over here. Maybe we'll just do 3 beds. I don't know that I need 4. Because for most of these builds, I'm just going to take 1 or 2 villagers. And it's nice to have an extra one in case you get a nitwit, which you can't really use. Oh, look, there they go. They've already bred, and look at this. I'm going to close that because I think he's just making a beeline right for his bed. Like, I just slept. It was just nighttime, so it's going to be another 10 minutes or so before they try to sleep again, and he's going to actually want to move towards his bed. Oh, there goes another one. We got another baby villager just bound to his bed in there. And I think baby number 3 is on his way. Alright, so there's our 3 new baby villagers, and either just randomly wandering throughout the day, or by nighttime when it's time to sleep, they will eventually make their way over into this area. I think I'm going to lower these torches that I've got on the walls up here because I feel like this area, because it's so deep, it might be a little bit too far away from the light. And if there's any place in this whole base that I don't want zombies to spawn, it's going to be in my villager breeder. There we go! Look, he did it! He walked right through. He did it too! It's working! Awesome! Hey, and all 3 of them are in here. This is fantastic. You can see they're trying to jump back up, but I just don't think they're ever going to want to try to get back through that hole. And of course now it's raining. You know what? I might be a nice benevolent overlord, and maybe I'll give them a roof to keep the rain off of them. The farmer villagers just don't like the rain. They're going to go inside whenever it's raining, except for that guy for some reason. So maybe I'll give them a roof. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to kind of tidy this thing up, put in a system to easily get the villagers out when I'm ready for them, and go ahead and get the beds in and start the breeding process. So this is moving along great. These villagers will grow into adults and they will be ready to... Oh, okay, so he can't get back inside. Maybe I'll try to do something with that, but I'm not too worried about it. So yeah, these will be the villagers that we will use for our next major villager build on Thursday. And that's going to wrap it up for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a little bit shorter than usual, but that was kind of the intent of the weekend updates all along, was to be short and simple episodes in between the weekly episodes. So this was perfect. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If so, please hit that like button. And while you're down there, feel free to subscribe so you'll get notified of future episodes as they come out. Thanks y'all, and have a great day.